Today I want to talk a little bit about mentoring and the role that mentoring plays in all of our lives, throughout our lives. I mean, when we're kids, right, it's our parents. They're our role model, the inspiration. They teach us, and they teach us the early years of growing up. And then we go to school, and there's mentors there, people we look up to, and they tell us a little bit more from an academic part. But still, your basic upbringing is by your parents. That's why it's no wonder that even when we leave home and we leave their home and we start our own families, our own homes, we still go back to our parents to ask advice because we trust their decision. They raised us if we came from a good family. But the other side of the coin of that, is people that have come from a bad family, that have had a terrible family life, tragic, traumatic. Have they got the same chance? Anyway, so we go to school and then we grow up and then we start turning to our friends. But our friends are bloody nuts. They're like us, mirror image, you know what I mean? So you get the picture. So would I actually turn to them for advice when it gets serious? Which club to go to? Great when I'm young, and which hangout to place, and what is good music and stuff. It's all cool when you're young. But now you start getting serious decisions. What career do I take? Where did opportunities presented itself? Should I go for it? What are the implications? My relationship, I can't speak to the friends. I don't go to those spaces. It can open a bloody hornet's nest by telling people your inner circle, your inner secrets. So we don't go to them. So then we turn around, our life, we start getting into the doldrums, getting into our 40s, late 30s, early 40s. And something's missing. So we start watching these motivational videos of Jordan Peterson and Tony Robbins and all these great ones. And we get fired up. Or we go to their conferences and we get fired up. We walk out of there and tomorrow we're going to change. Kids, sorted by tomorrow morning. Work, sorted. This job, sorry, guys, I'm going to start an empire. And off you go and you run up and the next morning you wake up and there's load shedding. And you get out of bed and, oh my God, the dogs have messed up the entire house. And you go and the car won't start. And all the normal things, you get to work and the boss says, where's the report? And all the things that hassle us each day whittle and break us down. Until we turn around, we've lost all the inclination. So does that mean they don't work? Well, yes and no. I mean, first of all, for all the millions of people that watch these videos and stuff, how many of them actually change their lives around significantly? I mean, like, boom. Richard Branson next week, or even really good. We do maybe little areas where our thinking changes and we get pushes and we start thinking, oh yes, no, I know that. We start, if we watch them enough, but it's repetition, that we get into them, but we do not hold ourselves accountable. So we move back into our lives and we've got all the dreams, aspirations, we know what we can do, but there's no action, we never get involved. So who do we turn to then? Well, this is where mentors come in. And kids, I saw a mentor, my son is in Stillians, and the difference a mentor can make in a child's life is quite profound. And this is it. We need reaffirmment. We need to be told when we're drifting off. We need a bigger picture, which is just not our perspective and our baggage, which maybe is carried through into our friends and associates and even our medical profession. So now what we do is, before we go there, we go to a doctor, we go to a psychiatrist, because we just can't take this anymore. And the psychiatrist says, no, don't worry. He doesn't find out your story. He says, you're feeling bad, this is what you feel, boom, boom, boom. He gives you a pull, cotton wool around the brain. And off you go and you feel better. You don't have the pressures, but it doesn't solve the problem. You don't improve your career. You don't move forward. Maybe you do, you're a bit calm and stuff for a while. And then you're addicted to Prozac or whatever these bloody things are. I'm sure they have got their place in the world. In mental treatment, mental health, but not near as prolifically as society thinks. It's not as simple as going and saying, oh, well, I'm feeling stressed, let me go and get a tablet. It makes sense to turn around and say, why am I feeling stressed? And can I do something about the stress so I don't need a tablet? And this is where mentoring comes in, that you can bounce these ideas off someone that's not part of your inner locus, your family, your inner friend circle, that maybe you're starting to open things out to them. that, well, not family, but to your inner circle, that you would prefer not, that they didn't know. And your family is taking a perspective from your perspective and supporting. So are they giving you an objective, honest opinion? And are they equipped to do that? Can they stand back and see not only your life, but see the opportunities that could possibly arise, or things that you're making wrong in your relationship, how you treat your kids, how your kids look at you? These are all things that mentoring is incredibly helpful, and coaching. So now we're talking about coaching, and I like to think of life crafting. It's not simply, okay, we'll turn around and better backswing. It's situations saying, how do we go from where you are now, okay, in your present mindset, into a place you'd like to be, and what would your mindset be in that place? And what would be the difference? So how do we actually not only get there, first of all, crystallize, let's understand where we're going. And from there, craft, like building a kit, how we go from your current life to that nirvana. And that's where, as I say, life coaching. So, it's not like a doctor. You're not going to get a headache, I need a headache. It's not going to be like, I need an electrician to fix my house. It's not going to be a light bulb moment. It's just going to be a situation that you're just not feeling cool about everything. And that's the time to talk. Give me a buzz. Drop me an email. Drop me a WhatsApp. Just ask. Come and we can have a chat. Half an hour, no charge. At that stage, I will start getting an idea very quickly of who you are, what you're about, and what your issues are. And I will, before the end of the conversation, give you some idea of where I think we should be going. And then you can make a decision. After that, obviously I do consult, and I'm available. Come and see, I can change your life. Believe me, I am changing people's lives. It's a talent. I think it's like anything. You've got a talent of seeing almost ruthlessly and cold. The problem is, I don't sit there and blow smoke up your ass and tell you to stick a smile in your mirror and these things. I try and find out about who you are, what you want, where you're going, and if where you're going resonates with who you are. And then try and put something together for you that you believe is where you want to go, and you're prepared to pay the price to get there. And that is what I can help you with. So if you are interested, 082-801-1940, Gavin Mills. I'm your man. Have a great day.